That's just wonderful.
You should have seen her in grammar school. She played every sport there was. In fact, I think she even came up with a few of her own.
That's true. For a while, I thought I was racing another Nancy Lopez.
Oh, Mom, I was never into golf, but I might have to take it up, at least on Thursdays.
Well, didn't I tell you? You're always welcome to come and spend Thursdays here, you know, cleaning the house, maybe doing a little laundry.
Oh, cute, Mom, real cute.
Well, listen, I'm just going to take these cups in the kitchen. Do you want some more?
No, thanks. Can I give you a hand?
No, thanks. You just sit tight. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm so glad you came tonight.
Mine too.
I think I'll help your mother.
Scott, could you come here for a minute, please?
Oh, sure. What is it?
It's Peter. He's gone.
What do you mean gone? I saw him just a couple of minutes ago.
Well, you don't see him now, do you?
I'll look around the house. He's probably just upstairs.
What's the matter, Mom? Is something wrong?
It's Peter. Your brother seems to have taken off.
Oh, come on, Mom. Peter's somewhere upstairs pouting because he couldn't get the car.
Well, I've looked all over. There's no sign of him anywhere.
He's never done anything like this. What's happened to him?
Oh, he's upset because he wanted to try out the new curfew, and Nancy's got the car.
If I can help, please.
No,
don't.
thanks, Ben. I'll take care of it. I'm going to make a few phone calls. Maybe I can find him.
Fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this better?
Yeah, it's really roomy back here. It's a lot better than that stuffy room inside.
Well, you know, you could have taken a puff of that. It wouldn't have killed you. It might have loosened you up a bit.
I'm loose. I'm loose.
Oh, I'm just glad that you could make it. And I think you will be, too.
Yeah.
Mom, shouldn't we stay until you find Peter?
No. You and Ben go on. It's late. And besides, your father can take care of everything. He'll find him.
I'll be more than happy to take a run around the neighborhood in my car and see if I can find him.
Oh, thanks, Ben. But don't worry. Peter will turn up. And when he does, I don't think he's going to like the reception he'll get.
Be sure and call me when he gets home. I can't believe he took off like that. If you're sure we can't help.
I am positive, and I will call you. Don't worry. Now go, both of you.
Good night, Mom.
Night, honey.
Good night, Mrs. Davis.
Night, Ben. Did you find him?
No, I did not. And no one's seen him either. At least that's what they're telling me.
Scott, Peter is just not the kind of boy to do this kind of thing. He knows better.
Well, I just hope one of his friends hasn't talked him into doing something stupid.
Peter knows the difference between right and wrong.
Then why would he pull a stunt like this?
Scott, we've done a good job of raising our son. He won't let us down.
Then where is he?
Peter!
Thanks for the loan of the car. Oh, by the way, it needs gas.
My dad's gonna kill me.
Oh, forget him. Peter, relax. You're kissing like a guppy.
Oh, I guess I'm just kind of nervous.
Oh, it was my first time, too.
Yeah. Julie, you think maybe we could just maybe talk and, build a relationship?
All we do is talk. And you're good at talking, but you could be good at love, too, if you just let go.
I'm trying. Something's not right.
Oh, boy, I'll say, you and I.
No, it's not you. It's me. I can't do it. No matter how badly I want to, I can't do it.
You mean you won't? You and your stupid religious hang-ups. I'm getting out of here.
Julie, let me explain.
Go on.
Why can't we just talk and kiss without...
I thought you had finally gotten some guts, Peter Davidson. Why don't you go home and kiss your mommy?
Julie!
All right, Peter, where have you been?
I've been with Julie, Dad. I'm sorry. I know it was wrong.
Wrong. You sneak out of here to be with your girlfriend without permission and then come back at this hour. You knew you were in trouble before you even left. Now, why on earth would you do it, Peter?
You all seem to be so concerned about Ben and Lori. You didn't really care about my problems.
Of course we care about you, but you don't seem to care about us. Taking off like that.
You wouldn't give me the car, Dad, and Julie...
I already told you. I told Nancy she could use it.
What about the curfew?
We've talked about it. You know what time you're supposed to be here.
None of my friends are in at that time.
I really don't care about your friends or their restrictions, or lack of them. I only care about you. Your mother and I are trying to raise you according to our convictions.
Yeah, I know. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
It isn't spare the rod, Peter, and you know it. I'm sorry if you feel we're picking on you, Peter. We're only doing what we think is right. And unfortunately from you, from now on, there's going to be a few more rules around here until you realize what's expected of you. Beginning tomorrow, you'll come straight home from school. No stops. And there'll be no calls, either to or from your friends, unless it's related to homework.
Dad, don't I have enough restrictions?
These aren't restrictions, Peter, as much as they are rules. Now, we all need rules to live by. Now, when I feel that you understand what you've done and that you can live by a few basic conduct rules, then we'll talk about removing some of them.
I know I was wrong, Dad. I didn't know you were going to come down on me this hard.
I'm not coming down on you that hard, son. I'm just trying to instill some simple principles that the Bible teaches us to live by. I know you think I'm being a little unfair, but in this family, we try to live by what we believe. I love you, Peter. I care about what happens to you. Now, I know you really care about this girl. And dating the most popular and attractive girl in the school does wonders for your ego. But if Julie, or any other girl for that matter, really cared about you and had her priorities in line, she'd respect you for yours. I think it's time for you to go up to bed now. We're not going to talk about this again until you've had a chance to think it over and until there's a definite change in your attitude.
What's with you? What are you doing up this early?
I don't know, I don't feel good. Maybe I'm coming down with the flu or something.
Well, don't give it to me. I can't afford to get sick.
Don't worry, Russ, I won't give it to you.
Why don't you go see a doctor or something? You can't go running around like that all the time.
All right, I'll call one today.
You got any money?
No, I paid the phone and electricity. You had cash. What'd you do with it?
I had to eat a couple of things. Hey, listen, don't forget that you promised about looking into getting back into modeling. We need the money. And you should go see a doctor, too. The sooner you get better, the sooner you can start getting more jobs.
I didn't forget. I'm checking into some other stuff, too.
Good.
Hey, you want some breakfast?
No, I better not. Since you have the flu, I think I'll just get something on campus, a donut or something. Besides, I'm not very hungry anyways.
Russ, you gotta eat.
Look, I'll get something, okay? No problem. Don't worry about it. I gotta get going. I gotta get dressed. I gotta meet somebody on campus before my first class starts.
The joys of domestic life.
Francis, hi.
Hi, Lori.
I heard about your engagement, and I just wanted to stop by and offer my congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you. Come on in.
Well, if you're sure I'm not interrupting anything.
Nope. I just finished doing my hair.
It looks great.
Thanks. Did you hear about Becky, too?
No, what about her?
She and Russ are getting married, too. Isn't that great?
Yeah. That's great.
Come on in.
Hello, Laurie. Francis.
Hi, Russ.
Congratulations, Russ.
Yeah, what for?
You and Becky, your marriage, I hope you'll both be very happy.
Marriage? When did you hear that?
Around, well, I gotta get going, Lori. I hope you'll be very happy. Bye.
Take
Bye,
it easy.
Francis.
Well, you can invite me in?
No, Russ. Those days are over.
Come on, Laurie.
Russ!
I still love you. Come on, you know you were meant for me.
Your ego is as big as your mouth. Go! Just go!
How goes the job hunting?
Well, as you can see, I'm still working at it. Something will turn up.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
How about you? Any good leads?
Not yet. Keeping my fingers crossed, though. Listen, Scott, I'm sorry about all the hassles we've been having lately. I really want to apologize. Friends?
Sure.
Whoops. You know, things really haven't been so easy for me. I never had a lot of luck with husbands. But if I'd had men like you, things might have been different. I mean, look at you. You've got no job or anything, and yet you still just keep hanging in there.
Nancy, I don't look worried because, quite frankly, I don't have the time. Besides, it's a waste of energy.
Oh, come on, Scott. I remember when you were dating Terry. I used to envy her. Used to wish I was older. Maybe I would have had a chance with you myself.
All right, Nancy, you've gone far enough.
But I mean it, though, Scott. I mean, then I probably wouldn't have been able to appreciate a man like you. Not like I could now.
Look, Nancy, I have to get back to my applications or we won't have a place to live.
Sure, I understand. I have to take a bath anyway. See you later.
Yeah, but it's gonna make sense. You've got to get the yard. Other sort of type of play,
Come in? Yes. I was just talking about your case the other day with one of my fellow employees. I think I can handle it, but it's going to be rather expensive. Okay, you caught me. You want a bite?
Are you kidding? That stuff's poison. I mean, just wonderful stuff. Chock full of all kinds of good things like artificial flavor and color, not to mention sodium nitrate, a preservative, also an ingredient used in the manufacturing of dynamite. Besides, I just finished a package of those.
Well, so much for the nutritional quality of junk food, huh? Wasn't really hungry anyway.
Well, your phone call sounded urgent. What's up?
I received another notice from Webster and Carpenter. They want to arrange another meeting with us, and I think I should talk to you about it.
Well, I'd leave the legal matters in your hands. What do you think our next move ought to be?
I think you should move out.
Move? You can't be serious. No. I'm not going to move for 3 reasons. 1, I can't afford it. 2, I have a lease. 3, I'm making a contribution to this community. And 4th, Carpenter's motivation in this is sheer greed. And I'm not going to give in to someone like him.
And I agree with you 100%. Look, sorry, Ben. I had to test you. I want to see if you could go through with this thing. Sorry. I know you can handle it.
You mean you're going to stay with it?
Absolutely. I'm not going to let you win this case without me.
Oh, good For a minute there, I thought you were going back to square one.
Not a chance. Listen, I set up a meeting for tomorrow, and I think I can get an edge on the whole situation. I'm going to go by the development's office, and I think that will give us an idea of what the odds against us are. Now, you're sure you're up for this thing?
Hey, I'm ready.
Good. Now, why don't you get back to your patients and your office, and let me get back to my ball game. Huh?
And your junk food?
We've got the caterers, the flowers, the baker, photographer, and about a dozen other things that fall in the miscellaneous column.
Maybe we should just hold it down to something small, at home maybe. We could save a lot of expenses that way.
Terry, we decided a long time ago that Lori was going to have a proper wedding, and that's the way it is.
Well, how do you figure these expenses are coming to so far?
Roughly in the neighborhood of about $2,000, give or take a couple of hundred.
Ooh, where do we stand with our savings account?
Right now, just over 2,500.
I'd say that's cutting it pretty close. We might not even have enough for hot dogs after the ceremony.
It'll be fine, honey. Look, just forget about the financing and relax and enjoy your baby girl's wedding.
Our baby. It doesn't seem that long ago, does it, Scott?
Hey, are you down?
No.
Hi, Becky. Mind if I join you?
Have a seat, Francis. I'll be glad for the company.
Thanks. I heard about you and Russ. I guess I should say congratulations.
Look, Francis, can you keep this kind of to yourself for a while?
What's the big deal? Everyone knows.
No, I don't think everybody in the world knows, so I'd appreciate you keeping it to yourself.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut. What good it'll do. You have my word as a gentleman.
How about your word as a scholar?
And a scholar.
Okay.
What's the phone book for? You looking for wedding chapels already?
Funny. No, actually, I'm thinking about getting back into modeling. School's such a drag, and besides,
What? Becky, I don't believe this. You've got good grades. School's no problem for you. You could really do something with your life. This couldn't have anything to do with the fact that Russ lost his student loan, could it?
Look, Francis, it's my decision, all right? Not Russ's, not anybody else's, but mine. Why don't you just mind your own business sometimes, huh?
Excuse me, but are you a doctor?
Well, yes, ma'am, I am. What seems to be the trouble?
Well, I'm getting married and I need to get a license, but first I have to have a blood test.
Oh, well, miss, listen, we've devised a better test. I mean, the state has declared this one's better than the old blood test.
And what might that be, doctor?
It's called the pressure test. Here, let me show you how it works. Do you feel that?
No.
How about that?
No. I see what you mean. That's much better.
Okay, now what can I really do for you?
Well, actually, I came to ask you a very simple question. Do you have any idea where we're going to live after we get married?
Oh, boy, I haven't even thought about that. I just assumed we'd live at my place.
Sorry, Doc. That's a singles building. Once you get married, you also get out. Besides, there's not much room in there for two.
Any suggestions?
Right here. Everything you've always wanted to know about vacancies, but were afraid to ask.
And let me guess, you've got a couple places checked out, right?
Right.
You're going to make a terrific doctor's wife.
Why is that?
Well, we're absent-minded. At least one of us has to be able to think of the little things.
You mean like a place to live, little things like that.
Right.
I tell you, Sam, this project just might inject a little life into the economy.
Well, it'd be nice to have a little prosperity around here for a change. Who knows? Maybe we'll get so busy we can take on some more people.
Now, that's an idea. Then maybe you won't work me so hard.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Of course not. Come on in, Doug.
How you doing?
Fine. Look, I'll get straight to the point. I'm not real happy by the outcome of this report.
Well, how so?
Are you kidding? This thing favors Carpenter all the way. What did he do? Get to you with a little pressure, or was it an offer you couldn't refuse?
Look, Mr. Hughes, now I know that report leans towards the development, but as for anything not being on the up and up, I think you know Sam in this office a lot better than that.
Maybe it's just hard for you to see the truth. What Charles Carpenter has planned might just be what the town and the neighborhood need.
That's absolutely true. You know I have no reason to like Carpenter any more than you do. But I honestly can't find anything that he's doing wrong. I can't find anything wrong with the plan.
Can't you see it? Both of you are getting suckered into this thing. He's using you just like he uses everything else. Why, this project is nothing more than a ploy to get investors in. Believe me, the only person in this town who'll profit one bit from this will be Carpenter himself.
Doug, you don't know that.
Sam, you don't think he's right, do you?
I don't know.
Webster, can you get me 25 copies of those? They're perfect to attract any would-be investors.
I sure can. I'll have them ready tomorrow.
Good. I want to be able to put one in the hands of anyone who wants to invest in this project.
You know, with this report looking so good, the rest of this project should be no problem at all.
Well, as soon as I get my hands on those construction permits, why, the cash will roll in. You know, any sharp-witted investor is going to jump at the chance to get in on the ground floor here.
Hey, you know, we have to set up a corporate account for the investors' money, Charles. And we have to register the new corporation in this venture, too.
The only asset is Hollister Mall.
No, wait a minute, let me be sure I got this straight now. A corporation formed solely for this venture, a corporation with only Hollister Mall as an asset. You're drawing in the investors, but you have no intention of building, do you? You collect the cash and the interest, of course. You bank it, invest it, manipulate it, and then belly up the company. Bankruptcy. That's it, isn't it, Charles?
You just get the good doctor out. I want those construction permits now.